What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and I'm joined today by a real journalist, Kim Osorio.
Hey.
I like to say that because she was the first ever woman editor-in-chief of The Source. And so I think that's always important. I know she hates that I always bring that
I'm
up.
never going to get away from The Source. No, I love it.
But that is a huge monumental thing. And Renni Rucci is here, crashing Blacc Zacc's interview.
What's that?
But this is cute. So y'all, Carolina's finest, like I said. Did you guys, how long have y'all known each other?
What you want to tell them?
Go ahead. Let me hear what you say.
Nah, we known each other a long time. Like, I almost seemed like forever. But like, of course, we from the same place. We from the same city, like neighborhood and all that. So we've been knowing each other for a long time.
Who knew who first? Because it feels like somebody knew the other person before.
I knew you first.
No, I think I knew you first.
I knew her first.
Yeah, exactly. Knew of.
I knew of him first when he was in high school. But we didn't really like meet and stuff until like the clubs and stuff.
Was he the man in high school?
He always been a man.
Okay, all right. We like to hear it. Because you, and in all fairness, Blacc Zacc, you've been doing music for a long time now, like maybe like 15 years almost. Or?
Yeah, not that long.
Not that long. I mean, not professionally, but you know, you've wanted to do music for a long time.
Yeah. Since a kid, I've been wanting to do music, but I say like almost 18, almost 10 years, 8 to 10 years.
Okay, that you've been doing it. You would say, as far as going in and recording.
Going in and recording, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but before that, you knew.
I wasn't going in and recording none of that yet, but like I say, like my pops, my step pops, he had a studio at the crib, so I just started messing around a little bit then. But like once I got out of high school, I started like recording and dropping music then. So that was probably like 10 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. I always think it's interesting to know if you have like a calling.
Right.
You know, because Kim, like how long did you know you wanted to do what you do?
I always wanted to tell stories. So I think now I can go back and be like, oh, you're a storyteller.
You could have been an artist.
Yeah, but I could have. I always got bars. I always got bars for you. But you did say your stepfather had a studio, right? What did he do?
He just owned the studio. He didn't really like rap. He just owned the studio. And then just let all the artists in the neighborhood, like all the people in the neighborhood just come record and stuff.
That's dope. So you knew everybody.
Yeah.
So it was kind of destined for that to happen. Renni, how long did you know you wanted to be an artist?
Well, honestly, I wanted to be a journalist first.
Okay.
I used to write for the school newspaper and everything. And then I got into like literature classes and writing poetry and stuff. And I saw like it was the same thing, just with a beat behind it. So I wanted to do it for a long time. But then I saw how much money it took the first time. And I was like, oh, we got to go back to the drawing board. So like I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Anything with writing.
Yeah, and it does take a lot of money as an artist to invest in yourself. I know, Blacc Zacc, you're a testament to that. As far as investing in yourself, you have to do that.
Yes, man. Like it ain't really no set amount that you even should set yourself to, in your mind that you got to invest in it, because you just got to keep going. Like as much as you can afford it, you just got to keep going and just believe in yourself and just know someday all that will come back.
When did it start coming back?
I say like majorly, like I say like 3 years ago, like 2018.
Okay.
No, that's more than that. Probably about 5 years ago.
I just think it's important to discuss those things because sometimes people think success happens quickly. And there's people who are getting started now that are like, I've been doing this for 6 months, ain't nothing pop up yet. And it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It is a lot of effort. So majorly you said about 6 years ago.
Yeah, I said like 6 years ago.
And what was it that happened that made you be like, all right, now we reached a turning point?
When I seen like that big check from Interscope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the decision that made you say, this was that always the plan, or what made you say it's time to sign to a major label?
I just felt like they had more relationships that I feel like I couldn't really get at the time. So it was like a bigger opportunity, and I just felt like it was going to be more organized. So I just, took a chance with that. And it ain't go as how I wanted it to go, but I don't got nothing bad to say about it. Like it was a good learning experience. So
I always feel like when you sign a contract, you just gotta what can you do? Like,
Right.
I signed it, I'll make the most out of it. Because the thing I think when you sign to a major, you still got to operate like you're independent. Like, as
Most
far
definitely.
as having your own relationships, making calls personally to get things done, that's the best way that things are going to happen.
Yeah,
Most
especially these days. I feel like these days it's really a lot of people going from the majors to independent. So to go from independent to the major label is kind of like
Yeah.
reverse.
Yeah, we was independent, then we went major, then we went back independent.
And you got your own label.
For sure. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what was that? What was the process like for you starting your own label? Because now you're responsible for other people too.
I just feel like it started with me, like just trying to brand myself. And then once it got to that, it's just me learning the business. Cause like I do the music, but I don't really like going out all night and just the rapper lifestyle. I don't really like just being in the light all the time. So it's like I'd rather just get some artists. And I'm getting older, so I just rather just get some artists and chill and just collect the money.
Think about the
chill at
future.
home with my baby.
I knew that was coming. Renni was looking like, let him know we be at home.
Right.
No, that surprised me when we first started dating. I thought like he liked to be out and stuff, but he really don't.
Yeah. Outside is different than it used to be.
Yeah. We were talking about what it
We
used
were
to be
talking
like
about that
outside.
because me and Kim came up in this business together. So we known each other like a really, really, literally decades.
Not even, not
Yeah.
really. We're not that old.
but everybody used to be outside, and now you kind of don't have to be outside also in order to make things happen. You could go viral being at home.
Yeah.
The internet is outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Renni, what was
internet
your
is the streets,
What was
right?
your first viral moment?
The Lil Baby freestyle.
Okay.
Like, as soon as I started jacking beats, each one of them was just going viral.
And then now you're on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah.
How is that? By the way, you had I think I saw a lot of people just talking about your vulnerability and being able to relate to you because, again, our condolences
Thank you.
on your mom and you being able to express that. Like, that's not an easy thing to even talk about. But I know people appreciated you being able to do that.
No, I had to understand, because when I first started the show, I was really guarded with what we would film. But they got to see like us at a rough time. So I was like, let me just be real about it. I'm not the only one who deal with this or go through this. And like one day my kids gonna go through this. Like I ain't gonna be here forever. It can help somebody. Like it's a situation I think like seeing somebody else deal with it will help somebody else who don't know how to deal with it. Because I don't know how to deal with it. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Right.
So I just try to keep it 100.
No, that's good though, because I think I see people like, she's my favorite one. And, seeing moments like that though is very real because sometimes, no offense, Kim, but sometimes people think reality TV ain't that real. She executive produces some of these shows, so Love and Hip Hop.
I get that all the time. I can get that all the time. No, I think like sometimes people have to understand like a lot of those situations are real life situations. Like I can't make up losing my mom. I can't make up like whether me and my kid's dad can co-parent or not. Like it'd be real life situations, but I think they can't look past the TV,
Right.
and understand that. Like,
But your emotions are always real. That's why I say, like, the best scenes, even if the situation might be set up, the situation might have been set up.
And I would have never been here
instances,
talking to this person.
But
Yeah.
the reality, the emotions, your reactions, that's all very real.
yeah, they know how to set you up in the right situations.
They
Yeah.
do.
You,
They know.
The Wizard of Oz over here.
yeah.
It's funny because I'm always sometimes like in like the heat of the moment, I'm actually in the scene, but you can't see me. But I'm actually like behind the couch or something.
Right.
I've been behind the couch, like
We got to look for that now.
yeah.
To see if your toe is sticking out or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Now, Blacc, Zacc, you put out the 48 Hours project,
For
and you
sure.
started it off with Life is Beautiful, which is a great track to start it with because it feels like you're in a great space.
So beautiful.
Yeah, when you listen to that, that's not an easy place to get to feel like life is beautiful because there's a lot of trials and tribulations. And from your music, we know life hasn't always been beautiful.
For sure.
So how have things changed for you so much? Do y'all still live in South Carolina?
Yeah, we still
Kind
in
of.
South Carolina, kind of. We be back and forth from South Carolina to Atlanta and Miami.
Okay. So tell me about how different life is now for you. Because even though it's beautiful, there's still some things that come on the flip side of that. More money, more problems.
More money, more problems. But it's just more so like, I just feel like, of course with my relationship, like she made me feel way better than I ever felt. Like just more like showing me light what a real woman is, like what real love is, I can say, or whatever. And, you know, just getting everything more organized, just getting my mind back together as far as that.
I like to hear that because in your music, it seemed like you ain't trust nobody,
Right.
no emotions.
It's giving real love right here. It's giving like...
Before this, you know, and so for us, that means it was not easy for you to open up.
Nah, it wasn't. She still be working on that with me, like opening up and stuff, being patient with me. But, yeah, life definitely beautiful.
What happened in your past that made it so hard for you, like with women? Because I always feel like when men are that way, it's because of experiences that they've had. It ain't out of nowhere.
I guess just going through life, going through experiences. You know, just going through good and bad experience and just learning like it's good people and it's bad people. So, you know,
You found a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Renni, how's that process been for you?
You know, you have to have a lot of patience because I'm more, I used to be how he is, but I'm so much more open now and I communicate more. Like, and when he go in his head and take his time to himself, I feel like you pulling back or like stonewalling in a kind of way. And I need to talk. Like, I need to understand. Even if you tell me like, look, I just don't want to talk to you right now. But it's hard for him to like sometimes express, or he don't want to say nothing. He'd rather just deal with it himself and come back when he in a better mood.
Right. Okay, but that's you have to understand how people operate too.
Yeah.
I be feeling like, I ain't mean to cut y'all off, but I be feeling like, you know, people in general, especially her, she deal with her own problems. And my problems don't be as that big to try to just run to her and just be like, I got this going on. I can handle that myself. You know what I'm saying?
You know, though, real love is when, like, even with the little things, you could go to the other person. They want to help. You know, just
That's
like
how
you
she
want to
is,
help
though.
her, right? Anytime something happens. And even if it's small, you be listening like, well, how about this? Or I want to help.
So-
She feel the same way about you.
Nah, I don't understand. You know, I'm learning that. I'm learning that. I'm still learning.
Yeah, that's
We
the whole
both
point.
learning. Because I'm learning to just let him have his space too. Like, I could be pushy, like, so I'm learning like everybody just ain't okay with how you okay with dealing with things.
And when y'all popped out, what was that decision like for you to finally make it official on the gram?
Man, it happened so fast. Like, everything was just happening so fast.
You made it official first.
I made it official what I did.
We talked about it together.
Yeah.
I believe the guy has to make it official first. On the gram.
On the gram?
On the gram.
Or else it seemed like we thirsty or
Or else
something.
you do it.
You
Don't
let
have
him
me
know.
out
I'm
here
gonna
looking
follow
crazy.
behind you.
Right. No,
Set
no,
the
no.
tone.
Right. So I believe the guy has to do it.
Yeah, I had put it out there first. I set the tone.
He randomly said it. He was like, I had got his name tattooed on the back of my leg, and he was
yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm posting that. I'm posting that in the morning." I was like,
wow.
I'm thinking he was joking. And he, like, I woke up and it was posted.
What was the response initially? Because I know, you know, you've had a public relationship before this, so I know people had things to say. How was that for you also dealing with that? Because the internet trolls.
She taught me about the trolls. I ain't know too much about them. I'm learning how to deal with it now, but it is what it is. Like,
How long was it before you got the tattoo that y'all have been dating?
It was.
How long was it?
I don't know. They asked you. You tell them.
Maybe like, was it a month yet?
Ooh,
Real lustful and
that was fast.
yeah.
All T, we see all 32.
I told you everything moved fast.
Wow.
How did you know that she was the one?
Just like how different she made me feel, like how she made me want to be like she made me want to do the right. I can curse.
Yeah.
Made me want to do the right shit. Like, she made me want to do the right stuff. So that's how I knew it had to be something. Even
Did
though
you
I
say,
knew
will you be my girlfriend?
Nah.
I mean, he didn't have to. She gave him the inner thigh tattoo.
I didn't know if that was
The
a
inner
discussion
thigh
first,
tattoo
you
was
know?
like, how?
He said he was forced into a relationship.
I got the tattoo, you ain't going nowhere.
No, even before that, I was like, I asked her, how did I ask you? I was like, you got a girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
So I asked him, I think, what was we in Vegas?
It was in Vegas.
And I just was like, you got a girlfriend?
I was on the phone with somebody. I was like, I'm doing something with my girl or something. And then when I hung, she was like, you got a girlfriend?
Right.
Let's be clear. I told you I like clarity.
Right. I heard that.
But did you have any situations going on that I'm sure you did? Everybody has somebody.
Right.
You know,
They
you
found
are
out
Black
on the
Zacc. I
gram.
know you had something going on.
They found out on the gram. They scrolled that morning.
I ain't
and
never
was
really
like,
had no public relationship for real.
But you had somebody's, like, I'm sure you were dating people if you were single before that.
I had a few.
So when you posted, what was that phone like? Bring, bring. Word.
It was, you know, I guess they probably the fake pages and stuff got made and the trolls came and stuff.
Oh, man.
You know, everybody got their opinions, but
Right.
it is what it is.
What do guys do? Do y'all text, like, the girls and let them know, like, listen?
Let me give a heads up.
Do you just, like, it ain't mean that much, so you'll see when everybody else sees?
I guess they'll see when everybody else sees.
Yeah. Me and Angela getting these answers here today.
Yeah, I like this interview. I like this interview.
We're asking all the things that you wanted to ask.
You know, you ain't gonna get in trouble. That's old.
Yeah, it's all
Because already it's public. You're good now.
She got the tattoo, you know?
Yeah.
And did he know you were getting it, or you just popped up like,
No,
look?
we talked about it while we was in Jamaica, and then something happened while we was in Jamaica. And I guess when we came back, he was like, "Yeah."
Oh, what happened in Jamaica? Speaking of,
We want to know
of
what
what the
happened in
girls
Jamaica.
do.
One of his situations that he was dealing with before was like, I guess she was like blowing him up, and he wasn't like answering direct enough for her about what he had going on. And then she started like writing me and calling me. And, you know, we just had a little conversation, and I guess he thought when we got back home, I was going to be, like, off the situation. Like,
Right.
But no.
Did she respond? I love this. Did she respond? Did you respond to her?
Yeah, we
Like
talked.
when she called you.
Well, I
she
let her
reached
call
out.
a couple times, but it was like she kept calling
She
because
kept calling,
I
like,
wasn't
stop
going to do
calling
the,
me,
like,
right.
I knew it, like, we both had loose ends we had to tie up because
Right.
everything happened so fast, you know. I was giving him the room to handle his situation.
He's like,
but
Shirley.
when your situation keep coming, it's like, all right, girl, what you want to talk about?
Like, what is it?
Like,
Woman to woman.
I know he like trying to handle it, but like, why are you by like, all right, what's up?
She wanted to know from you, like, what it was.
Well, I let her know. I listened to her. I wasn't like mean about it because
Right,
I'm a
right.
woman.
It's
like,
not
I've
really
been-
her fault.
It's
Yeah,
not.
right.
You know,
Just-
like I'm a woman. I understand how you feel, but by the end of
But
the
it's over.
conversation, it was just like, okay, so I mean, what you want? Like, I ain't leaving them alone.
Are you guys soulmates?
I love that.
For sure.
Okay,
love
so your
that,
lyrics
yeah.
ain't true.
I ain't no when I made that song. And she said,
It was beforehand. It was
when I made that song before I met her, it's funny.
So now you believe in soulmates.
I know what it means now.
He say that all the time too. That's funny that you.
Yeah, it's
asked
funny
that.
she said that.
He says all the time that he believes it
every
now.
time the song played. I bet this song was before I met. Like, I did not
be
know
like,
what no
that's cap.
soulmate was.
It's cap.
Y'all so
cute.
cute.
Y'all
too.
cute.
All right, now what about meeting the kids? What was that process like?
I used to always see her kids like when she like do shows, so I speak to them then. And her son always was like fly and just we was always in tune. And my little girl it's crazy because when we first popped out, she was the first one to say like she liked to see us together, and she don't deal with really nobody I done ever dealt with. So for my daughter to say that, I was like, yeah, I must
That's a
be doing
good,
something right.
yeah, that's a good like verification. Like, yes, this it.
Yeah.
And what about your daughter's mother? Was she okay? Did you have to have a conversation? Have y'all met?
Nah, we talking to. I ain't gotta talk to him about shit. Like what?
I mean, because you know when somebody's gonna be around somebody's kid,
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
it wasn't no. Was there any animosity? or
His kid's mom is like, she was cool.
Okay,
the
that's
kids
good.
are like so sweet and respectful. Like, he got great kids. He a great dad.
All right, see, nice blended family.
Which don't never happen. Like usually both sets of kids don't really. Somebody somewhere gonna have a problem. But like my kids love him. His kids love me. Like,
And you have a great co-parenting situation. It doesn't always start out that way. No, no. Okay.
we working on it. I guess. I don't know. I'm just a mama. I just do my job. Like that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Is it nice that y'all are in the same business and from the same place? Because that's kind of a rare thing.
What you think?
I think it's nice that we in the same business and from the same place because I feel like I feel more understood, like, even when it comes to just, like, how I am and, like, as a person, or, like, I could say something that people only from where we from would know and nobody else would understand, but, like, I don't have to break it down. Like, it's just, like, we understand each other. And then, like, with the business, I can't really say that I ever been with somebody as comfortable with, like, they self. Like, how I said, like, he ain't one of those, like, usually, like, men be insecure, like, especially if they feel like you got, like, you getting attention or whatever the case is, like, and he not like that at all. Like, he really be on me about, like, getting my shit together when it comes to work and stuff. So, like, it worked so good. So I love that because he understands.
And what's your work ethic like for you? Because you definitely have been consistently putting out music. But what's your work ethic like in the studio?
It's just like a vibe, whatever vibe I'm in. Like, but before I leave, I want to at least try to do like 3 songs, at least before I leave, depending on how long we in there. But it's just like trying to knock them out and just get it done.
It feels like you also are going to be in this round. We were watching the short film that you did.
Yeah, the Carolina Knockoff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I like how I did it on acting. Be honest with you.
It was good.
We
Kim
only had
is
a little clip.
executive producer. I was like, Kim, we
Yeah.
got to figure out, because it actually inspired us. Like, we got to do something in,
Right.
in New York. Kind of
That's
like a story kind of like that. I mean,
Yeah.
a little different.
I had a whole bunch of production questions.
Yeah, she
I
did.
was like, who paid for this location? How you get this? I was like really into the fact that you got we didn't see too much, but you had a lot of scenes, acting, like it was.
Yeah, we shot that like in 3 days, but we was on set for like 12, 13 hours a day.
Wow. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
exhausting.
Exactly.
People
So
don't
you shot that in
understand.
3
For
days?
17 minutes, 3 days of
Yes.
shooting nonstop.
Yes.
That's a lot of work.
Non-stop. Like, it was a lot of work, but it was a good experience. I had real fun shooting that. Like, I'd love to do that again.
Yeah.
I feel like acting is kind of something that you might want to do too, just even from your videos.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, seeing you and like the baby, being animated and
Yeah, bringing different characters out you. It's way more fun. It's just like, just seeing like how you can step out the box and see how far you can go with it.
do y'all bring that in the bedroom too? Some acting, some.
What we do?
He said, what we do?
Feels like it.
We be having nice conversations.
Conversations.
Oh, y'all talk dirty?
Yeah, I don't like boring sex. I be having to talk.
He said, let me hear something.
He said, what we do?
Quiet.
We be having some good conversations.
Yeah.
What
Real
does that
good
mean?
conversation.
Good conversations.
We talking like,
Yeah.
having conversations, doing,
Who's the
We don't never
director?
have no
Who's more of the
bad
director?
conversation.
Who's more of the director? Like, do this, do that.
It don't really be no do this, do that. We kind of like move together. It's like, I don't know. We just,
Angela really wants to know. I
it don't really be no.
Angela really wants to know.
All right, do this, get up and do that. Like, it don't
Do y'all
really-
be making movies and stuff?
well, the kids be at the house.
We gotta be
So
quiet now.
we be having to go out the country or something to really get down how we was when we first started.
Aggressive. Electric.
Yeah. I'm talking about. I could do that all day.
Do what all day?
Crazy.
Just be.
Have them conversations.
Aw. So that's good. That's what you're supposed to do, though. Conversations, they always say that, like, foreplay starts with text messaging each other
Yeah.
so that when you see each other, you could do all the things you texted about.
Oh no, we don't really do no foreplay. It's straight to action.
It's a lot happening.
women
Like, we
like-
don't have time. The kids in the house.
Right. The kids
Do
in the
women like
house.
foreplay for real though?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think that was her trying to tell you something just now.
I'm trying something.
You don't
Go
think.
ahead. Send a text right now. Send Do
Wait,
it
hold
right
on.
now.
Don't
Send a
men like
text.
foreplay also?
Nah, I just like getting ate up.
I mean, we like that
He
too.
love that.
You don't gotta kiss. You don't gotta kiss me and all that. I
He
don't-
love that. He's not a kisser.
What?
He's not a kisser. Like, he'll kiss now because he know I like to kiss, but he's not a kisser.
Not even with your soulmate?
He's just so, he was really shy. I used to think he was like before we started dating and talk, I used to call him Hollywood all the time. Like, but now being around him, like, he really is like in his own
shy.
bubble. Like, he just don't really open up a lot. So when you get him laughing and talking, he comfortable.
All right, that's good.
Good.
I know he's trying hard not to laugh now.
I'm texting you
He's
something.
texting. Oh, it's foreplay.
My phone's over there.
Oh,
Oh, the phone's over there. You better be careful.
don't open that tape.
Let us know what he said. We wanna
I
see
might
what
like that she read it. Text it.
Now, you're also very close with your mom, though,
Most definitely.
right? So when you met his mom, what was that like?
Oh no, I love his mama. His mama remind me a lot of my mama. Like, I guess it's a country thing too. Like,
from
we
the
all
same
from
place.
the same place, so like they got that same kind of feel, like just motherly and nurturing, but still gonna say what they gotta say. Like,
Yeah.
But she's so sweet. Like, and she keep it 100 about whatever is going on. Like,
That's good.
ain't no sugarcoating.
'Cause
She
that's-
not one of them mamas who like every girlfriend and I'm gonna sit and smile in your face. Like, nah, she keep
She'll
it
tell
real.
you what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She'll ignore you if she don't like you. Now, your biological father, where does he fit in any of this?
My daddy dead. My biological father, he passed.
How long ago was that?
Like a year ago.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not know that.
Nah, it's cool.
Did y'all have a relationship? Were you...
We ain't had a relationship for real, but it's like, it was one of them moments like when I seen him sick and in the bed, that's when it hit me like, damn, that's my daddy. But we ain't never really had no relationship like that, so it's cool.
Did you knew he was sick, so you felt like you had to go and...
He was making, it felt like he was making everything right with everybody. Like he came and stayed with me for Thanksgiving, for the whole Thanksgiving. Then he came and went with my sister, my other sisters. It just seemed like he was just going around to try to make everything right.
Okay, did you guys have like a real conversation about... Because sometimes there's things that we are completely unaware of.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, I don't hate you. Like, everything turned out how it is. I know how stuff go with relationships now that I've, done experienced good relationships and bad relationships. Like, who's to say? My mama telling me the whole truth, you know what I'm saying, about what happened with y'all. So I
Right.
can't really go off that. So it's like, I just told him, I don't hate you. Like, I love you, still love you. So it is what it is.
How did that affect you as far as being a father yourself? Because sometimes your relationship with your dad can make you say, I got to be a better, father to my children and make sure that I'm around no matter what.
Yeah, it make you want to be like a better father for sure. Like, especially to my little girl and my son, but especially to my little girl. But it just made me always just try to be available and just try to understand like what they got going on.
Do they listen to your music? They get
Yeah,
hype.
my little girl do. My little boy, he been in his phone. He been in his own world. He ain't really into music for real. But like my little girl, she on everything that we drop.
I was having a conversation with somebody and they were saying how kids today, their necks are going to be like the way, because they're always looking down at their phone and always like, even just, as we evolve because of that, they're going to have like this type of like, it's important to make sure kids aren't always just on their phone and they don't go outside.
Right. They don't
They don't
watch
ride
TV.
bikes.
Crazy.
Play
Right.
with the kids in the neighborhood.
We used to always be outside. Like kids don't go outside.
You don't
no
even
more.
see kids outside for real.
I used to be like begging to go outside.
Or, like,
you
they
know,
don't even build the complexes with like playgrounds and stuff no more. Or like, the kids really don't go outside.
It's different.
yeah.
Our mama used to make us go outside. Don't come in till the street lights come on.
My mom, we used to have to come inside when, they used to make us. But I just think now we have to, you have to tell the kids, you got to go outside.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get from in front of the TV and from off your phone and everything. All right, now let's talk about some more of the songs on the 48 Hours Project. Top Room. I'm going to tell you, I've been in the top room at Tootsie's before.
What's your experience was like?
It was very wild.
For sure.
First of all, there was a blow-up doll up there.
Oh, wow.
And I guess they were doing tricks with that. One woman had like tricks she did with her vagina.
Ooh.
Her muscles were really strong.
Yeah.
Like certain things.
lot of
That,
Like she
Peoples.
could pick it up.
she was
I've seen
picking up
that.
bottles and things
How they
like
could-
that.
I've seen them pick up the bottle.
What's the most amazing thing you've ever seen in a strip club that you're like, damn, how did...
Damn, what's the most amazing thing?
And I worked with Gigi McGuire on Lip
Right.
Service. She was Magic City original snack pack. And she is amazing on as a dancer. Like, she's a real dancer.
I can't really think of nothing crazy I've seen in the strip club that I seen.
Even the way they be dropping from the pole, I'd be like, damn. And just stopping, although there's a couple of times it didn't work, but yeah.
Athletic.
I can't even remember. I can't even think right now. What's the craziest thing you seen?
How was the
He
strip
don't
club?
really pay attention when he in the strip club.
That's what I
He
said.
don't really watch. He don't watch like the pole and yeah.
But you gotta spend money.
I thought it was just there to throw money. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like the dudes don't really. Well, I don't know. They probably pay attention to stuff like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. So we was talking the other day, and they was like, we was in South Carolina. They don't get naked. I was like, what you mean get naked? Like they was Like, what strip club you went to? They don't get naked in South Carolina. And they was naked, but I guess he wanted him to take everything off.
I was like, butt naked. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, you supposed to just be, they naked. Just go there, throw money, and, you know. I guess it be some niggas just want, they got to see everything. They want to see tricks and.
I do think that strippers gotta like do stuff. You can't just walk around.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be
I
able
appreciate entertainment.
Yeah, you want to be like, okay, she's coming to. I want to get my money up. I didn't know this. I learned this the other day. I met this guy at the bar, and he makes his living by selling ones at the strip club. So they, I didn't know they keep some of the money.
Yeah.
You know, I had no idea that like if you ask for 501s, they might keep 75 of that because I guess nobody's counting it.
Yeah.
Or they'll tell you like, oh, it's 10% to the like you got to pay your money.
Nobody ever told me that.
That's how the girls like that's how the dancers make extra money too. Because when the club run out of ones, the dancers won't turn the ones in. They'll count them and take their money out. And like, oh, I got ones right here.
That is amazing. These are all things that I never knew because I never. But yeah, different hustles that you could do to make some money. Are the strip clubs the same as they used to be though? Because I feel like people aren't. You know, when like people used to love the strip club used to be the spot like that everybody used to go to. You think it's still like that?
Down south, right?
Down south?
I don't agree. Even
Down
with
south?
not like they used to. I feel like everything feel like a strip club now. So it's like they're taking fun away from a strip club.
Yeah.
It ain't really that exciting no more. Every girl look like they work in a strip club. So it's like
when it's time to break a record, it breaks online now, right?
Yeah.
More than anywhere else.
Yeah, you're right. Because usually be the strip club. You have to go to the strip club.
And y'all have songs together too. So what is it like when you guys are working in the studio with each other? Is it like we sit in person and do these songs together? Do you give each other feedback? Are you like, I ain't like that, do it again? Or how does that work?
Well, the song we did together, that was the first song we, excuse me, that's the first song we did together. We were being supposed to do some music together, but that's a whole nother
You
story.
didn't want to do no music. Yeah.
But
What happened?
you
We
know,
want to hear the whole nother
she was
story.
too
too.
Hollywood. She was Hollywood.
He was being Hollywood.
I can go to my phone right now. I can show where I sent 2 songs to you.
He was being Hollywood.
This is when you guys weren't dating yet though.
No, we weren't
at
dating.
all. Okay. So you sent her 2 songs. The relationship started off as a business relationship. What happened with those 2 songs?
What 2 songs? Hold up. What
You
business
said you sent 2
relationship?
songs.
What business relationship? We ain't had no business relationship.
I mean, you sent her 2 songs.
Oh.
business together.
Yeah. Back then, yeah, I sent like 2 songs to her back then to get on, cause like we was from the same place and we was the ones. Like we always been the ones like just putting on for the city. So I was like, I want to work with Renni, and you know, it's just the timing wasn't right, I guess. But now, you know, we got it in. It's all good.
So what did you think when he sent you the 2 songs? What happened?
I don't even remember the 2. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't recall.
So he lying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call him a liar because but I just don't recall. I don't recall no 2 songs being sent to me because if we being for real, I was asking to be signed to his label and he didn't want to.
Oh.
She ain't gonna let that
Dirty
go.
Money Entertainment? Mm-hmm. Oh, so she wanted to get signed to the label. And what happened?
My brother Beezy wasn't telling me that.
He don't recall.
I don't remember that.
That's some type of lapse in communication.
I swear. That's why I don't remember
Okay,
that.
that could be true though. So you talked to his brother about signing to the label.
Yeah, I used to always say like, "Where my DME chain at?" Come, like I'm. Say
That's
the word.
not a conversation about being signed.
Oh no,
to the
where
label.
we from?
Okay.
That's you. It's understood.
That's what that
Like
means?
yeah, like
Okay.
it's like you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna talk to bruh about it. I'm gonna talk to bruh. I seen him in the club a couple times and said something, but I used to be trying to shoot my shot at him too. He wouldn't.
So you try to holler at him first. That's what I'm gathering
I used
from
to
this.
always book him. Like I used to always be like trying to stand on that business, but
Nah, I tried to holler at her first.
But look, it all worked out. We are where we are today.
yeah, we in a great place. Life is beautiful.
Right. So are you going to do some love songs next since some of these songs were before?
Let's do it. You want to do some love songs?
We could do that, but you still gotta talk about, you still gotta be you.
Be me?
But you could be you and in love. I think that's the important thing to understand.
No, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part, because like I said, like he really about business and like working and whatever. So like when he be talking to me about like why I'm not dropping music or what's going on, like I'm like we had a conversation. I'm like, well, I don't really know like how to approach making music right now because I'm not really in the space that I was when I've been making music before, or even when I was in other situations. Like, this is completely different. There's certain things that out of respect for myself and my situation, like I don't know how to maneuver entertaining and what I got going on. So we was talking about that.
But it wouldn't bother you if she did some songs where she was popping her shit and it's not, necessarily what she's doing now. Mano. How Mano gonna show up? The show ended an hour ago.
Zacc,
What's up, OG?
richest rapper in South Carolina. What's happening?
That's a fact.
The G's is in the building. I came to crash. I usually do this show with my partner in crime. This is my dog. She put me on. You
Stop
understand?
it.
But
Mano was
Blacc,
on.
Zacc, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
feeling?
Renni,
Good to
Rucci.
meet you. Kim Osorio, how you feeling? Good to meet you.
How you just walk in
Listen,
here?
No, because I'm gonna see when you come downstairs.
Oh, okay.
We gonna shoot back.
I was
back
just
talk.
asking about
Pull
you.
it back out. You understand?
Back in the back.
Back talk. Oh shit.
Yeah, you blocking my camera. You blocking my camera.
Oh, the show is on here?
No.
You shooting the show? Impact? No.
Okay, you know
Kim is
what?
here.
I felt like maybe.
I'm going back downstairs.
No, hold on. I feel like maybe do we all need a shot of some Clase Azul or something?
Let's do it.
Yo,
All
listen,
right,
I've been up for 2 days. I ain't even.
What you mean you been
I'm
up for 2
sorry.
days?
Yeah, I'm recording right now. I would never have beat with you. Bro. I left on
like
that
a-
alone.
like
I'm a
a-
different person.
Tornado.
Nah, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm sorry, man.
You want to do the honors?
Fuck, Mano. Damn, Mano. Come on, where the cups at?
Go
We got
ahead.
opening. Look at Mano.
came in here
Mano
all
just
that
came in here like a whirlwind.
Like a tornado, I said.
I'm sorry, man.
Right? Hurricane Mano.
You know how we do this. You know how we do this.
This is how we gotta do and celebrate.
We celebrate, man. Blacc
Honestly,
Zacc is in
life-
the building. Renni, Rucci's here.
Honestly, life
Everybody's
is
here.
beautiful, and we are gonna do a shot to that.
Shot,
Let's
man.
do it.
Was this album done in 48 hours?
Yeah. It
That's
was done in
amazing.
48 hours.
48 hours. You gotta ring the bell, Mano.
Oh, man, you know how.
Come on. Okay, that was weak. Oh, there we go. All right, well, listen, honestly, we do want to celebrate you guys, and I feel like this is a nice pairing.
It's a
Just
real
the two of you,
shot,
knowing
right
that, and I like that Renni tried to holler at you first and is very honest about it, and it worked.
This type of love I'm looking for, right? I'm gonna find it.
And Mano's looking for
Here
love.
we go.
Maybe he should come to Columbia,
maybe I
South
should.
Carolina.
South Carolina. There you
Find
go.
me some love like this. I'm on the radio with my girl. My radio run just like that.
No, honestly, Renni also crashed the interview because it is about Blacc
It's
Zacc,
about him.
but you are part of what's about him now too, which is something that has to be understood.
Yeah, I'm in shadow. I'm everywhere with him. So don't nobody think that.
And as long as you are working on your music, like he said too, but I understand you feel like you're in a different space and you want your music to reflect that.
Yeah.
And
I feel like we need that though. I feel like it's a lot. Like we can hear the same thing in all the music that's out right now.
Yeah,
It's none of the.
we need some.
But you can still pop it though.
We
You
need
still
some
gotta-
love. We need some
I can still
love.
pop
Paving
it.
Dry January.
Still gotta pop it though. That's what they love
But we
you
gotta
for.
throw some of that,
life.
soulmate music in there.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Life
Cheers.
is beautiful.
Yes, life is good. Life is beautiful.
Life is
We here. We
beautiful.
healthy.
Yeah.
We free. We alive. We got
Right.
another shot at our greatness. Blacc Zacc is here. Renni Rucci is here. I see
sure.
when you get
I'll see you in
downstairs.
a minute, OG.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm a part of this show. I
Okay.
got family now, man.
Back in the back, baby.
Back talk.
Back of the
I'm
bed.
sorry, Back Talk. Like I keep changing the name of his show to Back of the Back, and he hates it, but it's called Back Talk. But I like Back of the Back. All right, well, thank you guys for joining us, and it actually makes so much sense for your album because it's the Back of the Back.
Back of the back.
All right, and Renni Rucci, Blacc Zacc, thank y'all so much. This was amazing. Kim, thanks for joining me.
Way up.
Sometimes I gotta have a real journalist on hand. It helps. Way up.
For sure.